Welcome to The Gathering. I am Brittni.
I'm Corlisha.
And we are missing our good girl, Janelle. We miss her so much. She has taken some time to focus on family, so she's on maternity leave. We miss her so much. We can't wait for her to join us back again soon.
We miss her so, but we're so happy to have you guys with us today. So whether you are already a member of the Gather family or whether you are new and just seeing our faces for the first time, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with your friends and family. Also, make sure you turn on those notification bells so you never miss an upload from us.
Absolutely. We are jumping into our sixth Gather Gab, and this one, but of course, is Black History style. So we will be talking about Black History related current events. We want to start off today by giving some time to remember and honor our late great Cicely Tyson. She passed away at the age of 96. She is near and dear to our hearts for many reasons. She is a groundbreaking, stereotype-shattering actress. She actually started off modeling, and then she transitioned into the world of acting, and she just brought so much presence and power to the stage and poise. And I mean, she was just really out here doing amazing things, and we are just so proud to be Black women and to see all that she did as a Black woman.
Such a groundbreaking, impactful brown woman. I loved seeing her. I loved her in everything. And some of the ones that you might remember seeing her in is Sounder, the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. A lot of people, younger people might know her from the Tyler Perry movies, and even in the series How to Get Away with Murder, starring Viola Davis. So regardless of what you know her from, whether it's some of her older stuff or some of her more recent stuff, definitely she is a titan in this field. She is just always the epitome of like class and sophistication and grace. And so if you have never heard of Cicely Tyson, I don't know where you've been, but but definitely go and check out some of her movies, some of the older stuff, some of the newer stuff, and making sure that we always keep her memory alive, because she will always be alive through her work. And definitely she paved the way for a lot of other Black actors and actresses in modern day to be able to present on film and to have groundbreaking careers. So she was one of the greats to be able to pave that path for them. And some of those newer ones you may have seen, because as we talked about in a previous video, a lot of the streaming services are having Black history related content, specifically Black history related content, really highlighting Black film and Black actresses, Black actors. I know Netflix has several. They have several documentaries, but some of the ones that you might want to check out is Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I know Malcolm and Marie centers around like a Black couple. Disney Plus has tons of things. Cinderella starring Brandy. They have The Color of Friendship, if anyone remembers that, from when they were a child. The Princess and the Frog. Remember the Titans. A whole bunch of stuff that, regardless of whether you are a child or whether you're an adult, there's something that you can kind of get into to kind of celebrate and wrap up Black History Month.
Absolutely. Cicely Tyson definitely paved the way, and because of her brilliant and valiant, like trailblazing efforts in the field of acting and in just the acting arena, she has now kind of paved the way, like we said, for all of these actors and actresses to have their shot. Some of the things that we wanted to make sure that we acknowledged are all of her accolades. And so she won Emmys, she won a Tony Award, she was a nominee for an Oscar as well as an Academy Award. So because, again, of all the things that she did and all of the ways that she transcended and just changed the world of acting, now we have all of these actors and actresses that are Black and brown that look like us doing amazing things. So like Corlisha said, we have so many different movies that you can stream, especially during Black History Month. My family and I, we were just watching a movie last night. We watched Judas and the Black Messiah. We were talking about lots of other films and documentaries that were related. And so there's so much wonderful Black and brown content that we've been talking about the entire Black History Month, but that we can also continue to watch and continue to learn from and just glean light lots of information and knowledge about Black history and all that we've accomplished and that we are continuing to accomplish today. Like, I'm sure many of you have been watching the impeachment trials and how the second impeachment trials, how they have been unfolding. And just like the movies that you all have been streaming have stayed on, your TVs, I'm sure that for a while you were all tuned in to all of the updates when it comes to the impeachment trials. But what Corlisha and I wanted to do today, talk about some of the Black girl magic that has happened all up and through the impeachment trials, and that is U.S. House of Representatives Delegate, Miss Stacey Plaskett, okay? You all may know her as being the dynamic diva in a blue dress, in a cape blue dress, but there is a lot more that we want to share about her, and just want to talk about someone who is making history right now today that is a Black woman. So as we've mentioned, Stacy Plaskett is an attorney, and she is a delegate on the U.S. House of Representatives, and she has recently made history as being the first in the nation's history to be a delegate of the U.S. House of Representatives to also serve on the team of impeachment managers. So she is making history, she is making Black history, and she is sprinkling some Black girl magic on top of it as she's doing it.
Yeah, I thought when I first saw her, I kept seeing all these memes of this beautiful Black woman in this blue dress, and so someone even made a meme with like a Superwoman emblem on the front. I said, that is amazing. And so I think we have to find out more about who this woman was. And so the more I watched her, I kind of thought to myself, I was like, Black people will dress up to go anywhere. It's so easy to have put on like a gray suit or a black suit to kind of blend into her surroundings, but she put on this beautiful blue that stood out and that made sure that you noticed her and that you watched what she said because of this electrifying color. And so I think one of the things that kind of, when I saw that, what it reminded me of is that regardless of what you do, you bring your own personal style into it with you. But also, I think historically, it's always been important for outerwear for African American people. And that really does change the way you feel about yourself. And so if anyone watched ours In Those Jeans video, and if you haven't, go back and watch that one. We'll link it in the cards above. But in that video, we talked a lot about outward appearances, how it can change, even for a short period of time, how you feel internally. And Black people in the early and mid 1900s, they often worked as like sharecroppers or in agricultural fields and in manufacturing, and as they worked inside of homes and in gardens. And so it's not appropriate. They had to wear
laborers.
Yeah, they were laborers. They had to wear work clothes. Nothing fine, nothing expensive, just work clothes. But on Sunday, when they went to church, they put on their finest pressed dresses. And even if we talked about, even if it was the same dress, it was always clean. It was pressed.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hat and shoes, maybe some gloves.
Yeah,
like the whole shebang. So even if I felt less than, if I felt subservient, Monday through Saturday maybe, on Sunday I put on my outfit and I became a different person. Like my life took on a different meaning. Like in church, like I was the pastor, I was a deacon, I was an usher, I was a mother. Like there was some value to my life.
It was absolutely a sense of pride.
That was a sense of pride, and my outward appearance reflected that. And absolutely. So I feel like dress is a part of our Black history. Like dress is a part of our culture. It's a part of the fabric of who we are as a people. And so when I saw her, it was a reminder that we are some stylish people, and that's not by accident. That's a part of who we are.
That's definitely a part of our.
And so I would say, Delegate Stacy, like, thank you for that. Thank you for letting us know that you don't have to live in a world like black and brown and gray. You can be in whatever field you want to and be in bright red and blue and yellow and whatever your personality is. You can let that can be reflected in wherever you are.
Absolutely. And something I was reading, and we were just learning more about her because, again, we were just so drawn to learn more about her because of just her presence and then her eloquent speech and just how she delivered every message that she delivered during the trial. But one of the comments that I read was that she showed up in a cape to defend democracy. And I just thought that was just such a profound statement. So she had on her cape, and it was a cape dress, and it was a beautiful color. And again, I just think that it showed a sense of pride and style, and she was so pulled together. And so she made a presence not only through her speech, but just in how just her stance and like how she showed up. So from the moment she walked into the room, she was making a statement, and then once she got behind the podium, she made even more of a statement. So I just think that from start to finish, she did a job well done. And again, thank you just for all that you have done and all that you are doing for brown girls. We have a lot that we can aspire to do throughout our lives. So thank you for representing Black heritage and Black girl magic.
Absolutely, agreed. And kind of speaking of things that are part of our culture as Black people, and specifically if you are Southern people,
right.
Black people, regardless of where you are, if you're Black, for the most part, you probably have Southern roots, whether you know it.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so it's not just in the South, it's everywhere. And we're talking about soul food.
They kind of get you in your stomach, but they transcend to your soul. Yes.
Comfort foods.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times, and so if you are not familiar with soul food, you might feel like some of these things sound a bit strange. But the reason why they're strange is because during slavery, we had to get the scraps, the crumbs, the particles of the food, of the animal that somebody else didn't want. And so you were tasked with taking nothing and turning it into something delicious. It seems a little odd, but Black people can make something out of nothing, and that is the story of our lives.
That is the story of our lives, and that's why seasoning and all of that we slow cook and we have to season and do things like that, because we had to literally take someone's discards and turn them into a meal. And when I know going home to our respective homes, like with our parents, and then just when you go to like family reunions and all of that, like we are comforted with food. That is how we show our love, and that's how we that's how we bring unity. Oftentimes we are always gathering around a meal. Even us, like when we're together, we are always having food. We are gathering around a meal. And so we have had to take pride in that. And so it's hard to take pig intestines and make them into something amazing without taking time to clean and to season and to like really pour in love. I am literally taking somebody's insides and serving them to my family, but I'm gonna make it so that you don't even realize what you eat, baby. That is gonna be something that nourishes you and makes you feel comforted, like we said, from the inside out. So that is who we are. And I am just so proud to be a Black woman for many reasons, but including being able to take little of nothing and turning into a whole lot of something. Mm-hmm. So we are going to have a little bit of a soul food battle, or a Southern battle. I'm sure you guys have seen it. If you're on social media, you've seen the little "How Southern Are You" little games where they list all of these Southern foods and you get a point for each one that you've eaten. So Corlisha and I are going to play, and we're going to have a little battle to see who's the most Southern of the two. And guys, we'll all see what happens, because we haven't played this game together. So we'll all see what happens and who's gonna have the most points.
Okay.
So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our game of How Southern Are You? Food Edition. Corley is going to explain what the scores mean, and then we'll jump right into going through the food list.
Alrighty. So a score of 1 through 5 is you might be a Yankee. 6 through 10, how's your mom and them? 11 through 15, born and breaded, and 16 and above is sure enough Southern.
All right.
Alrighty, we get 1 point for every food that we've eaten. You ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
Okie dokie. Peach cobbler. Yes.
Yes.
Chicken and dumplings. Yes.
Yes.
Cornbread. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Gumbo. Yes.
Absolutely yes.
Frog legs. Yes.
No.
Chicken fried steak. Yes.
Yes.
Burgoo. No.
No.
Let us know if y'all know what that is.
We do.
Hush puppies.
Yes.
Souse. Yes.
Yes.
Shrimp and grits. Yes.
Yes.
Oyster casserole. No.
Yes.
Congealed salad. Yes. Fried green tomatoes. Yes.
Yes.
Pickled pig feet. Yes.
Yes.
Chess pie. Yes.
No.
Red eye gravy. No.
Yes.
Tomato sandwich. No.
No.
Turnip green. Yes.
Yes.
Hoppin' John. Yes.
Big time, yes.
Liver mush. Yes.
No.
Rabbit stew. Yes.
Yes.
Red beans and rice. Yes. Often.
Big time, yes.
Brunswick stew.
Yes.
Yes. Corn pudding. Yes.
Yes.
Fatback. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Fried bologna. Yes.
Yes.
Fried squirrel. No.
That'll be a resounding no.
Boiled peanuts. Yes.
Yes.
Chitlins. Yes.
Yes.
Pear salad. No.
No.
Butterbean. Yes.
Yes.
Jambalaya. Yes.
Absolutely yes.
Deviled eggs. Yes. Po' boys.
Big time yes.
Big time yes. Fried gizzards. Yes.
Yes.
Chocolate gravy. No.
No. No.
Strange.
No.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah.
I said, go ahead and say it.
Okay. Gator tail.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Poke salad.
No.
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 Heard of it. Never had it.
Heard of it? No.
Yeah, no. And last, chicken livers. Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Alrighty, so Brittany's gonna tally up our scores. Drum roll.
Drum roll. So there's a 1 point difference. Corlisha, your score is 31. My score is 30. So I think that what that means is we are show enough Southern.
Show enough is show enough.
Well, that was fun. We are obviously definitely Southern women. We are shown up Southern, and very proud of it, may I say. I am very proud of my Southern roots. I am very proud of my Black heritage. I am very proud to be a Black woman. And so these are things that I definitely celebrate. And I hope that you guys will continue to celebrate the excellence that you are.
Absolutely. So we want to wish you guys a happy Black History Month. Make sure you go and like this video and subscribe. And we hope you enjoy Gather Gab 6. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.